Good morning. I hope you're great. Today we're going to be looking at integrating intuition and connecting with the third eye chakra. So if you're watching the replay of this, we usually get started around the 4 or 5 minute mark. So feel free to jump ahead if you want to just dive in. Otherwise, we're going to give just a couple minutes for people to join and for us to get ready. If you are, to prepare, if you want to get some water, get a blanket, get comfortable, allow yourself to be seated or lying down in a place that's going to support your body, that you're feeling taken care of. And then we will dive into the topic at hand. Good morning, everybody's joining. So good to see you. Happy Friday. I figured out what day it was. Thank you for being here. So hopefully you've all been able to watch the other meditations kind of leading up to today. If not, it would be good to kind of go back and do those, because we are kind of building that. I mean, you can all do them independently, but they do kind of connect together. So if you have the capacity and the time, which most of us do right now, to watch them, then please do. Morning, Emily. Thanks for joining. Yes, so morning, listener. Thanks for joining. Hello, Shuna. Thank Crunchy. What's that? I don't think I've heard that expression before. Is it like a crunchy candy bar? Morning, Beata. Thanks for joining. Yes. So we're on Friday today. We're on the 6th day of this series. We've got one more tomorrow, where we're going to be connecting with the divine and allowing that to be part of our normal daily life, or at least recognizing that it is. It already is. Morning, Caroline. Morning, Kirsty. Yes. And today and tomorrow we're going to be working with the nervous system a bit. So there's going to be a little bit of overlap or things that we could do today that we're going to add into tomorrow. But it just means we get 2 days of really being able to clear some good stuff. The nervous system is, man, if you worked on, there's a few systems in the body that if you worked on those few would sort out just such a ridiculous amount of stuff. And the nervous system is one of them. I think most people's nervous systems right now are feeling a bit overworked, a bit frazzled and fried. So you should feel much better by the end of the hour. Let's see, morning Yanni from Butte. Ooh, very nice. Morning Lauren. Happy Friday. Morning Beth and Allison, Lisa, Lilia. Morning Sunshine. Yes, definitely. Although not too much of that here right now. Morning Jan and Julie. Great. Thank y'all so much for joining. So I hope y'all have been enjoying the last nearly a week now, and the meditations there. I'm going to leave them on the page, so at any point if you want to go back and re-listen to them, especially if there's a system or an organ or a chakra that feels like it would be good to have another go through, then yeah, these will be there for you to revisit and get more depth and understanding each time. Morning Mags and Jason. Thanks for being here. Cool. So we got a good number on. Good. So I think we'll go ahead and get started with talking about what we're going to do today. And yeah, at any point in these first kind of 10 minutes or so, if any questions or anything comes up, please feel free to share. Let's see, morning Rona and Allison and Julie. Great. So today we are looking at the third eye, which is deeply connected with our intuition, with our psychic senses. And one of my missions in life, I think, is to help demystify this with people. Because we can often think that psychic senses or intuitive senses are just something for certain people, or that it's really difficult or really hard, or I don't know, that it's a struggle, or that we're not allowed, or that it's scary. You know, we have all these interesting beliefs around our intuition. But they are just beliefs, and they're just old fears, and they're just ways that we limit ourselves. Because the reality is that we are energy. You are energy. And so if you are energy, then you are connected to energy, and you are able to read it, feel it, see it, hear it, understand it. I mean, that's physics. So today we're going to delve into things around connection, around perception, and again with truth. So we talked a bit about truth yesterday, so we'll have some time to connect more with that today. So to start with, we're going to start with the breathing, and I'm going to take you through just a couple minutes of breathing. Again, we'll do a minute or two of toning if you want to do that. If you prefer the breathing, you can just continue to breathe the toning bit. But the toning is just to help bring you into the center here, and to help to start to go ahead and release any of the blocks or fears or the barriers that are there, and just to really get you centered and within your body so that you're nice and present. So make sure you've had a little bit of water. You need to be hydrated when you meditate. Water is a conductor and a connector, and it helps the energy to flow. So people are really dehydrated when they're doing healing work. I don't think it's going to stop it, but you know, you might slow it down, or you might draw it out. So have some water. And get comfortable. So if you want to go ahead and, oh, morning, Barbara and Jan. So taking a couple nice deep breaths, and I want you to close your eyes. Get comfortable wherever you're sitting or you're lying. I want you to start taking nice, deep, full body breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just creating this circuit of flow, this circuit of energy. So that you're breathing in love, and as you breathe out, breathing out whatever you're ready to release. And make sure that you've got your shoulders back, your chest, and your body open so that you're breathing fully into your lungs. You're using up all that space. And you can imagine that that air is going beyond your lungs, and so it's filling your whole body, cleansing and nourishing and revitalizing it. Nice deep breaths. Now I want you to imagine your nervous system through your body, through your brain, through your spinal cord, and all these nerves that run through your body, around your organs, your skin, throughout all of you. You see it as cables or cords. And I want you to just breathe into that system. And as you breathe in and out, I want you to feel that system calm down and feel it relax. It is really busy, but it doesn't have to be really stressed. So keep breathing in and out of that system. And feel your mind quieten down. Feel any nervousness start to calm. Any part of you that's feeling on edge, in that fight or flight mode, just allow that to relax. Nice deep breaths. Now bring yourself up into your third eye. It's kind of your forehead or between your eyes. And again, just breathe in and out of that area. in and out of that space in your body. Just feeling that energy relax. So any tension that you've been holding there, just breathe into it. Nice, deep, full body breaths. And as you're focused on your third eye, that intuitive center, if you'd like to take a moment to tone, set the intention that any barriers are released, that you're able to connect with that energy center so you can receive all the wisdom that's there. So go ahead and start to tone gently whenever you're ready. I'll tone with you for a minute. From deep within that energy center, let that vibration help it heal and clear. Feel that energy starting to open and relax. Nice deep breaths. Just a few more rounds. Feel that through your ears and your eyes as well. One more. Just take a few more nice deep breaths. Breathe deep through your whole body. Feel that energy starting to move around a bit, circulate through you, feeling lighter and clearer. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Or if you want to sit in that for a minute longer, please feel free. Just going to chat through our focus for today, and then we're going to get started. Let's see, morning, Jessica and Annette and Claire and Lorraine. Thanks for being here. So, so we're going to talk about the third eye today and the organs, the parts of your body that physically connect with that, and also about your own intuition and those intuitive senses that many of us have spent a lot of years trying to push away or turn off or turn down. So any of you who already know that you're intuitive or psychic, who are healers, who are carers, who are in roles of leadership, I'm sure on some level you are highly intuitive, you are highly empathic, whether you have recognized that or not. So again, we are energy, we are made of energy, and because we are energy, of course we can connect with every bit of energy that's around us. So any beliefs that only certain people can see or hear or feel other energy, other planes, other, however you define it, is just beliefs. And those beliefs are developed because part of us is scared, part of us is nervous or afraid about being able to do that. I know that for a lot of sensitive people and intuitive people, there's fears around it being overwhelming, around it being too much, about it being too much information coming through, about not being able to control it. Control is the big thing around the third eye. So if any of you have had issues with migraines, headaches, issues with your vision, issues with your hearing, all this stuff is us trying to control what we're receiving and what we're connecting with. So the reality, though, is that whatever you try to cut off, whatever you try to disconnect from, it means that you are then lacking in that connection. You're lacking in that information. You're lacking in that awareness, or at least on some level you are. The reality is that we are always connected all the time, no matter how hard you try, because we're supposed to be. um, but if you're putting a lot of energy and effort into stopping your intuitive senses, that's a lot of energy and effort that could go towards actually receiving that information and being able to utilize it and make it work for you. So let me know if that makes sense, if that's resonating with anybody, because I think we can clear some really good stuff today. Ornamel. So we're going to, through the meditation, we're going to connect with your nervous system. So again, this runs through your whole body. And our nervous system is where we are able to perceive the outside world and our own inner world. Because obviously if we have a pain, or if we're being tickled, or if we stroke our hand and that feels nice, all those things that are things, that's what our nervous system is picking up on and is relaying to our brain as part of our experience. But it's also, it extends beyond us. It extends beyond our skin on an energetic level. So we are able to perceive the emotions of others, the thoughts of others, the energy of the land that's around us, the energy of the electricity in your house, of the furniture that's around you. You're perceiving other beings, other, anything and everything that's around us, which is a lot. You're able to perceive on some level. You're able to receive that information. And that's a great thing. Because when you're able to receive all that information, you get the whole picture, and that whole picture is truth. So if you are only allowing yourself to perceive bits and pieces of information about yourself or the world around you, you're only getting a small percentage of what is actually going on. And then you're making choices and decisions based on 20% of the truth, or only a small slice of what your understanding could be. So, I can feel that's shifting some stuff already. Good. So today's meditation is really going to be focused on allowing those old fears and barriers to resolve, to shift, so that you can feel more comfortable and at home within you as you connect with the world around you. This is how we're meant to live. We're not meant to be these isolated, cut off little bubbles walking around, protecting ourselves and, however you want to put that. That's not how we're meant to be. We are meant to live an open existence where we are able to connect with the world around us, where we're able to connect with what's going on inside of us, and that information is there for us to receive and utilize. So on a lot of levels, this is going to connect with our senses, so our physical senses, but our energetic senses as well. So this will deal with the eyes, what we're able to see both visually, physically, but also what we're able to see on an intuitive psychic level, which we all do all the time anyway. We're seeing energy all the time anyway, even with our physical sight. So our physical eyes can only take in or perceive a certain amount of kind of color and light. But that's energy too, whatever it is our physical eyes are seeing. So we can expand that to being able to see and perceive more than what we think we are supposed to be able to see or perceive, because we are human. So I know this is a big topic. I could talk about this all day, honestly. I'm just going to cut it short in just a minute, and we're just going to get into the meditation so we can heal some stuff. But if there's questions at the end, I'm really happy to answer those. And it's the same with our ears, though. Our physical senses will perceive a certain amount of sound. We hear much more than that. The same with our skin. Our skin can feel a certain degree of kind of pressure and information coming through, but we receive much more through our bodies, through our skin, through our solar plexus, through that feeling center. But what I really want to, the two words that I want you to focus on today are connection, connection, communication again, which we started with yesterday, and in truth. Yeah. Um, and what I want to say about truth is that truth is based in love, and it just is. It's pretty neutral. Truth is truth is truth. Now, if you see truth as something that is potentially painful or destructive or a problem, those are your beliefs about truth. And there's a difference between our perceptions and our perspectives and truth. So for me, the whole point of healing is to clear enough of our old pain and trauma and the belief systems that are clouding our vision, that are clouding our hearing, that are clouding our ability to understand what's happening so that we can just get truth all the time. And then you live a life that's authentic, that's whole, that's real, instead of getting caught up in these stories and things from the past or what has happened or, whatever the dramas have been. Does that make sense? Hopefully that all makes sense. Morning, Maritzia. Oh, next time. Yeah. So I'm going to keep encouraging you to tap into that energy of truth without you getting caught up in old perspectives, because there is a difference. So, great. Okay. We're good. So, what I want you to do is, again, just get really comfortable. If you want some water, have some. So allow yourself to either lie down or sit really comfortably, and make sure that your body is feeling nice and supported and that it's nice and open, so that your shoulders are back. You can breathe really easily and that you feel like you can really relax. Just taking a few nice deep breaths. And to start with, I want you to go into your brain. Take a few nice deep breaths there. And then bring yourself, start to come down into your spinal column, into the spinal cord and the nerves that run through your spine. This is like an information highway for your body, and it's fast. It's really fast. You are the fastest supercomputer known to man. So just get a sense of what that energy feels like. There's information going from your brain to your body, from your body to your brain. It's picking up on what I'm saying, on what you're feeling in your body, consciously and subconsciously. So get a sense of how that energy feels, that flow of energy, that flow of communication. What it looks like, what it sounds like, what it feels like for you. Through your spinal cord and expanding through your body. I want you to start to notice any areas of darkness there. Or if it looks like there are areas that are a bit frazzled and fried, like an electrical cord. It feels like there are any parts that are frayed, or the information's just not getting through. Any parts of your nervous system that just feel very tired, or that feel too quiet. It looks or feels like there are areas of your nerves that are just cut off from the rest of you, or that barriers have been put in place to slow it down or quiet it down. I want you to start to breathe into those areas. The nervous system heals so quickly. It's really easy to heal. So I want you to breathe into those areas of your nerves and your nervous system. Anything that feels disconnected or cut off, I want you to see and feel it growing back, reconnecting. And any areas where you've built barriers to slow it down or stop it, allow yourself to start to dismantle them. Allow them to come apart, dissolve, evaporate, whatever feels good for you. Keep taking nice deep breaths. Allow your breath to support you in this. If there's any areas that look dark, buried, invisible, or hidden away, allow yourself to shine some light there. And as you allow that light to come in, let's also bring in the energy of truth. So you can allow yourself to get a better sense of what truth feels like, of what truth looks like, what truth sounds like, and a knowing of that. And let's also bring in an energy of communication, of clear, truthful communication. Let's bring that through your nervous system. So that you're able to really perceive the truth of what's happening within you and what happens around you. And let's also bring in that awareness of connection. Connection that's based in truth, that's based in love. Allow that to flow through your whole nervous system, head to toe and beyond. So any resistance, any darkness, heaviness, discomfort that you've been feeling in your body for whatever reason, let's allow that to heal now. So now feel through the energy of your whole nervous system. I want you to allow yourself to recognize how much energy or information from within your body you are allowing yourself to receive and understand. So as your body is communicating with you, are you hearing it? Are you seeing it? Are you feeling it? So as your body communicates joy, are you allowing yourself to receive that and experience it? Your nervous system is a part of creating this reality for you and you experiencing this reality. So if you're cutting it off, you're not living, you're not experiencing. So breathe into that. When your body is communicating happiness, are you really experiencing that happiness? If you're not, breathe into that and let that change. And when your body feels pleasure, when it feels really good, when your body feels healthy, are you really allowing yourself to experience it? So allow yourself to feel that feeling of health and well-being, pleasure, happiness, joy. Feel that through your nervous system and through your whole body. Now allow yourself to focus on any pain that you're feeling, any physical pain. We'll start with that. So just notice what physical pain you're experiencing right now. So this may be something that you've been feeling for a long time, that you think you're used to feeling. Or it might be subtle, something smaller. But just allow yourself to connect with pain now without it being scary, without being afraid it's going to overwhelm you or control you, without believing that it's going to be there forever. So just take a moment and sink into any pain that's there. It can't really hurt you. It's something that your body's trying to tell you. So take a couple nice deep breaths. Allow your mind to quiet down so that you can hear, so that you can see. I want you to connect with any pain in your body right now and ask it what positive messages it's trying to tell you. Make sure you get the positive messages. And listen. See it. Feel the answer. What is your pain telling you that is actually of service to you? That if you actually listened to it and followed it, it would enhance your life. It would help you to grow. It would set you free. We often feel trapped by our pain, but our pain is trying very hard to liberate us. What positive messages does your pain have for you? Is your pain telling you to set some boundaries? To have some honest conversations in your life? If so, allow yourself to feel what that would feel like. Is your pain telling you to have more fun? To be more light? To be more free? To be more playful? If so, allow that feeling in. Is your pain telling you to be grateful? To appreciate your life? To appreciate your body? To appreciate all it does for you? It's of service to you. Your body is here to be of service to you. So allow yourself to feel that gratitude and that appreciation. What else is it trying to tell you? Allow yourself to use these intuitive senses to hear your body, to see your body, to feel your body. And as your body speaks to you, I want you to see that pain change. See it shift. Feel it release. Because once it gives its messages and you receive them, that pain has done its job. So we can release it from having to shout at you, from poking at you to get your attention. So keep breathing deep into your nervous system. Just witnessing all of that information and communication going through your body freely and with a lightness. Just taking a nice deep breath. I want you to bring yourself up into your eyes. So your eyes are the tools that you have to see the truth in the world, to see the truth within yourself, to see the truth of what's happening within and around you. If you're having physical problems with your eyes, if you're feeling pain or pressure now, then there's a part of you that's stopping that from happening. So I want you to allow yourself to connect with your eyes and get a sense of how open they are, how bright they are, and how much they're willing to receive. And feel into the emotion that you're holding in your eyes. So a lot of us can hold on to uncried tears, old pain, old sadness, old sorrow. But all of this just clouds our vision, stops us from really seeing the beauty and the joy in ourselves and the world around us. So whatever pain and suffering you're holding in your eyes, I want you to breathe into that and feel that release now. See it change. Feel it go. And whatever emotion you've been holding back because you are afraid to see it and acknowledge it, or you are afraid of other people seeing it or acknowledging it, breathe into it and let it change now. Let it heal. Let it go. Your eyes are not a storage place for emotion. They're here to help you see truth in the world. See all the brightness and the beauty that's here for us. To see the joy that's around us. To see the goodness that's there. And if there are things that are not so bright and wonderful, to see those too, but knowing that we can deal with that. Because if we know the truth, we have the tools to change. We have the tools to evolve and grow and transform ourselves and the world around us. So I want you to imagine that any filters or barriers in front of your eyes or within your eyes are being lifted out, being washed away. Confusion, misunderstanding. Allow that to clear. And imagine what it would be like if you could see with a clarity beyond what you've ever imagined before. If you could see colors beyond what you imagined before. If you could see beauty beyond what you ever were able to imagine. Allow yourself to be in that possibility right now. Feel your eyes and your body respond to that. Knowing that that beauty, those colors and that light can enhance your life, can grow your life, can heal your life. Allow yourself to be in that possibility. Imagine what the world would look like if it was brighter, more colorful, deeper. Imagine a new depth to your vision. Any of those old memories from the past, those dark and dingy visions, whatever you've been holding there that's been dulling your vision, that's been dampening it down, it's made it more gray or lifeless. Breathe into that and let that go. And allow your eyes to see beyond the physical, this physical world. And allow it to see the beauty of this physical world. Deepen your sight. And take a nice deep breath. I want you to move into your ears. I want you to take a moment to see the energy in your ears and what they look like. Are they dark? Is there any light getting in, any sound getting in, any vibration being allowed through? Or only a small percentage? How open are your ears right now? And what does it feel like in your ears? Does it feel nice and open? Can you feel this vibration of sound moving in so that you can hear the world and that you can hear yourself? Or does it feel like you put your hands over your ears, that you covered them up, that you cut them off? What are you stopping yourself from hearing? So allow yourself to hear and breathe deep into that. And I want you to think about the things in your past that you heard that were painful, that felt difficult to hear, and that felt wrong. That you judged as being critical or abusive, abrasive, discordant. The things in your past that you heard, the things in the world that feel difficult to listen to or hear. And breathe into all the resistance around that. The barriers that you've built to protect yourself from that. And allow yourself to see and feel and know that they're in the past and that they can't actually hurt you. It's not happening to you right now. It is not able to hurt you. But if you are afraid of it happening again, if you're trying to work your life so that you avoid that at all costs, you create your own pain. So all the things that you've been doing to try to avoid criticism, to avoid judgment, to avoid conflict or arguments, to avoid disagreements, allow that to start to resolve. Because that behavior and those choices are what is causing you pain. So allow yourself to let that go. Allow yourself to release that. And I want you to breathe into the energy of your ears. And I want you to imagine them opening up. That the ear chakras, those energies there to be more open and willing to receive. And imagine what it would be like to hear people's voices in a whole new way. To hear the depth and the beauty of what they say. To really hear the truth behind their words. And an understanding of what they're saying and why they say it. And imagine what it would be like to really hear music, and not just what our physical ears can receive, but what we can receive on every level. To hear the music beyond the music. To be able to hear the energy and perceive the music beyond what you've experienced before. To be able to hear nature, to hear the birds, to hear the trees, to hear the land, to be able to hear these things around you in ways that you haven't allowed yourself to consciously recognize before. So taking a nice deep breath and allow yourself to do that now. Feel your ears relaxing. And allowing yourself to hear the spectrum of sound beyond what you've heard before. So imagine what it would be like if you could hear the vibrations of the world, all the layers, all the sound, the complexity, the depth. Allow that to happen now. Feel your ears relax into that. Feel your eyes relax into that whole spectrum of seeing. Feel your nervous system relaxing into receiving the spectrum and the complexities of the world. Feel yourself feeling at home and centered and light as you do. And bring yourself back up to your third eye, that point in the middle of your forehead. And I want you to feel it start to pulse slightly. Just feel that pulsing in your forehead. And as you feel that pulsing, I want you to feel your whole body relax. Just allow yourself to melt into the couch or the mat or the chair that you're on. The pulsing may get stronger. Just feel your body relax and relax and relax as it does. This is your body moving into alignment. It's your nervous system functioning in really healthy ways. And it's that true communication moving through you. So breathe deep into that. And just continue to allow that pulsing, that releasing of energy, that healing through your body. So now with your nervous system, feeling open and light and clear as this communication goes throughout your body. Your eyes and your ears feeling open and light and free to receive that information. I want you to feel this through your whole body, through your whole self. Feel it in your physical body. Allow your physical body to respond to. So allow yourself to become very present in your physical self, and hearing what's happening in the room around you. Feeling the furniture beneath you, your clothing against your skin. Being able to see the light through your eyes. And taking a few nice deep breaths. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and see the world in a whole new way. So just allow it actually to be different. Allow yourself to see colors more deeply, more brightly. Allow yourself to see more light. Allow yourself to hear more subtle sounds or in ranges outside of what you're used to hearing. Just allow yourself to relax into that possibility and allowing your physical body and your energetic self to do that too. So if anybody has anything they want to share about today or any questions that came up, got a few minutes left. I'd be really happy to answer any of those. Hello, Tracy, you made it. Great. Yeah, so thank you all for joining. I'll be on for a couple more minutes. So in the meantime, before any questions pop up or comments, I will be back here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. and we're going to be looking at the crown chakra and the brain and a bit more with the nervous system too. And we're going to be looking at what it is to be a divine being in human form and how to integrate all of that. So it's going to be awesome. I also this evening I have a webinar over Zoom. Normally I would be in Glasgow tonight in person doing a meditation. Obviously that's not happening at the moment, so I've taken that online. So if you would like to, it's about regeneration and rebirth. So connecting with this new moon energy with spring. And what it is to, even though we're in some interesting circumstances, know that you can still grow and thrive and make plans and create and move forward with that. So that will be tonight at 7 live. And if you can't make the live, I'll send you the recording after. So that's not a problem. So those are the couple things over the next few days. And yeah, I think that's it for now. So let's see if anybody. No, I don't see questions, comments. Oh, let's see. Mags, thank you too. That was beautiful. Thank you, Jennifer. Oh yes, head on to work, Barbara. Have fun with it. um, Michelle, thank you too. Yeah, thanks for being here. Yeah, thank you all so much. We're over 50 people today, so thank you all so much for joining. There's definitely power in the collective. So even if we're not physically together, we are connecting with each other on other levels, and we're supporting each other through that. So thank you all so much for joining and for doing that for each other. Thank you, Christy and Liz. Allison, looking forward to tonight. Yes. Never done so much meditation and healing in a week. Yeah, it's the time though. It's definitely time right now. If there's any time to start, it's definitely now. Louise, yeah. The glitches and the noise happen with the ears. No, that definitely is, how things happen. Sorry about any of that. But yeah, it all works out to do some healing as well, so that's fine. Thank you, Allison and Claire. Thank you, Caroline. Another amazing morning. Good. So tomorrow is the last morning in this series, but I think I might have a day or two off just so I can have some lions. But I might see about doing another kind of series of morning meditation, having a different focus or something like that. So if anybody has any ideas or suggestions or anything that would be useful, then I'd be happy to hear all of those. So I'll just see what happens. If people are really happy to show up and meditate in the morning, then we can do that. But tomorrow will be the last day in this series. Thank you, Eleanor. Jason, found a few barriers created during childhood to keep you safe. Yeah, that is very, very common. A lot of psychic people, intuitive people, it's that same story of it started in childhood where it felt scary or overwhelming. So yeah, that totally makes sense. You have an amazing day too. Thank you, Mel. Thank you too, Emily. Ready to see and hear more layers. Awesome. That's what it's all about. Lorraine, listening to my body is what I need to do. Yeah, and I would say that goes for most people. I think it can be easy to try to shut away the wisdom that the body has or the things that it's asking us to do or be. Instead of going into the pain and speaking to it, we just pop some pain pills or, things like that. Whereas actually it's time to have a conversation with ourselves. So, so hopefully this will help with all of that. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Yay, and Sheena. Have fun with Joe. Yeah, Mel, your body's been telling you you've been moving in the wrong direction for too long. How cool is that? That your body's that smart. Time to listen for sure. Yeah, I bet it's got some good messages for you. Definitely. Lisa will be able to continue these. Yeah. So I'll meditate on it. I'll see what comes through. I'll use my intuition and see what we can focus on next week. Louise. Julie, feeling quite spaced out, very chilled. So yeah, so if you're feeling a bit spaced out, take some time to just kind of ground your energy, be nice and present. If you need a minute to kind of come back, then absolutely do. Tracy definitely hit something with what did you hear that was hard? Yeah. It's amazing the memories, the stuff we hold on to from things that people either said to us or that we heard in the world, wherever it comes from. Yeah, it's amazing. And then we try to protect ourselves because we don't want to feel it again. Now bring on the lions and then more meditation. Yes, for sure. But yeah, I think this time is working pretty well. This kind of 8 o'clock is seeming like a good time for most people. So so we'll have a look at that. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Julie. Yes, I will leave these up. So if you've missed any or you want to repeat any, they'll be here. So absolutely, they'll stay here. I'm not going to take them down. Right. So I think that is it for today. Well, you've been ignoring it. Yeah, it's an easy thing to do. Right. So I hope you'll have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. If you're watching the replay, or if there's any other questions you want to ask, put them in the comments and tag me in it. Or you can send me a private message through this page is a great way to get in touch as well. So hope y'all have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow for the chakra. Speak soon.